So what's up, guys? I don't have much time to do this video, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I gotta be ready by 12. It's 11:16. But I actually have a Shopmissa haul coming up for you guys. But today's video is just gonna be me picking out some of the products that I bought and just trying it out for you guys on camera. So the haul will be coming soon. I'm gonna show you guys what I chose today to use. So first I'm gonna start with the brows, and I picked up this new angled brow brush, and it's the AOA Studio E114 brush. It's just an angled brush right here, really nice, and this was only $1. So I'm just gonna do my brows. I'm actually gonna moisturize my face first, then do my brows. I'm just gonna do my brows off camera because we all know how brows go. So I'll come back to you guys and let you know what I think about the brush. So the product, and I used the Cabral brow pomade in the number 4, and this product went on so smoothly that you can tell my brows look super natural because this does not apply a lot of product, and it really smooths out the product. So I really recommend this brush. It's only $1. Next I have this concealer brush, and this one is by the AOA Studio brand as well, and this one is in E115. And excuse that noise, people don't know how to not make noises when they're on top of people. Anyway, so it's just this square flat top whatever brush. I'm just going to use my NYX deep little concealer palette because this is the only reason I use this, because the consistency is very thick and that helps with eyebrow consideration. But I don't use it for no other reason. So I'm just going to basically carve out my brows just to make sure that they look on fleek. And I'm gonna go ahead and say I really like this brush because it's super dense, so I get a lot of product payoff, which is great, so I can have this a little longer. Now we're gonna move on to primers, and I got 2 primers. I got this AOA Studio Wonder Skin Poreless Primer. Then I got this one that is it's a blurring primer. So I'm gonna use both of these, honestly. These were $1 as well, and this is to minimize the appearance of pores, fine lines, and it smooths out your makeup for a smooth canvas. So I think I'm just going to use this one by itself because I feel like these both do the same thing. Yeah, so this one is the Poreless Primer. I'm just going to use this and put it on my skin. I love this applicator as well. It's like literally cooling on my skin. Just going to rub this in. Ooh, I thought this would be great for the morning because it's super cooling, so I feel like it'll wake you up. I really feel like it did smooth my skin out. For foundation today, I'm just going to use my MAC Studio Fluid Fix, whatever, in the shade NC47. I'm going to be using a new beauty blender. So AOA has their own beauty blenders. They're called Wonder Blenders. And I actually like already did a video on these. These are the pink ones. I haven't used the pink ones yet. So I'm just going to take my Pearl Essence coconut water just to mist this because I don't want to saturate this. So I'm just going to damp it because I don't want to saturate it. And then for my under eye concealer, I'm going to use this other one. I'm going to use this one for my foundation. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this. I don't want a lot of coverage. But I do just want more than a drugstore would give me right now. Out. And this beauty blender is super soft. Like, oh my god, it's so soft. Yeah, easily that blended out. Like, yes. Yes, honey. I'm going with my Anastasia Concealer in 4.0. So I'm going to go with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is just the translucent one, not the medium deep. I'm going to go in with the other side of my beauty blender and just set. And we're not baking, we're really just pressing the powder into the skin until it disappears. And then we're going to let it further set and come back. And I already know how this works. I'm just going to do this off camera and come back to you guys. And I just went in with my MAC mineralized skin finish in dark to basically bronze up my skin. Now I'm going to my new e.l.f. Foundation brush, but to me it's angled, so I figured I could use it for contour, but I didn't realize how freaking like skinny this was, so I probably would use it for my nose powder contour. because I usually kind of like push my brush together to do that anyway. My new Shade Light palette, because if you guys didn't know, I got this palette from TJ Maxx, and it was only $20. So I don't use it as much because I'd be forgetting I have it, but I do have it, so I need to use it more. I'm gonna mix the darkest shade with the next to medium shade. Now we're gonna go into the new brush. I'm just gonna take a tad bit to do my nose contour. I like it. That's a good brush. Okay, I see you. That's a good item. Alright, so I don't have any new, actually I do have new blushes. I got these Juvia's Place blush palettes. So I think I already told you guys about this, but I'm not sure. But I have the which one is this one? This is the Saharian Volume 1. Looks like this. And then I got the Saharian Volume 2, which is a little bit more natural. So today I'm going to go in with the Saharian Volume 1. Yeah, Volume 1. Right here, I'm going to take this orange shaded blush. And I have not used this one. I've used the more natural palette. So I'm just going to use this one. And just... Whew, it is pigmented. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to place that there. That's pretty. Oh my god, it's so, can you see it, y'all? It's so pretty. So I didn't pick up a setting spray, so I'm just going to use one of my favorites, which is this Pro Essence mattifying makeup setting spray with white charcoal right here. So I'm going to use this to set my makeup. And I have 3 new highlighters from Shopmissa as well. So this one's Treasure right there. It's like a kind of rose gold-ish type of highlight. That's Legend, and they're really similar, but I can tell the difference in the undertones. One is a really nice gold, so I think I'm gonna actually use Treasure because it's more of a rose gold, and I am wearing rose gold today. So I got this this highlighting brush from Shopmissa as well. It was $1. So I was trying to figure out if I want to use this as like a contouring type of thing or a literally highlighter thing, because I thought this is way too big to be a highlighter. So my contour, I don't feel like it's prominent enough, so I'm going with this new powder that I got from actually Dollar Tree, and it's the e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder, and it's in a darker shade. So I'm gonna use this as a contour, and it's in the shade Prime and Stay. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this on this brush because I feel like it's just way too big to use it as a highlighting brush, and just yeah, I like this. Ooh, yes, this is nice. So now to go with the highlight, I'm just going to use my own highlighting brush, which is from Japanesque. It's this one right here. So I'm going with this one. I don't really remember which one this is. I'm just going to go in with it. And Shopmissa highlighters are bomb.com, like bomb. Look at that. Let y'all see that. Look at that. They're so freaking bomb. They have a nice formula. I'm gonna go back over and hit that brow bone. You're gonna hit it. Like, look how nice this is. And I love this brush. Like, it's at Ulta for like a set of 2 for like $20. Yes, I know y'all see that. This looks like a high-end highlighter. And this highlighter, if I recall correctly, is only like $3-4. It's not expensive at all. So I'm gonna go on with a brush to hit my brow bone. And y'all, when I hit my brow bone, I hit it. I don't play by the brow bone. Like that. Yes. So for eyeshadow, I picked up 2 new of these. What is this? A glow liquid eyeshadow from AOA. And I got 2 shades. I got one is in gold, and this is the shade Kinetic, and the other one I got is a darker gold, and this one's in the shade Acid. I got 2 new palettes, and also the Carly Bible palette, the deluxe one. I got these two new palettes from Hush, which I actually did a review on this brand not too long ago. I did a video. So I got this one palette, and this one is the Oakland whatever palette. But it looks like this. It's just really nice and has some really like nice pink blush shades. So I've used this one before. I like it. And that was like $9. And then this one is the Beauty Creations Irresistible palette, and this is supposed to be a dupe for the Modern Renaissance. So I'm planning on doing a separate video for this palette in comparison to the Modern Renaissance, because I actually have the Modern Renaissance. So today I'm actually going to be using my Carly Babel Deluxe palette, and I think I've used this maybe like 2 times. But this is how it looks. It's super pretty. I love this top row. I'm just going to go on with some of these matte just skin tone shades. Okay, it looks kind of like a glossy. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm gonna blend this out right now. That's different right there. Okay. Let's see if I can find a brush to help my situation. It's like, I think it's not mixing well with my concealer that I have on my lid as my primer. I don't think that's mixing well together. I think I'm gonna go in. I like how it looks on my lid, so I think I'm gonna go in with this darker shimmery shade on this palette. I'm gonna go in with the Carly Babel palette, and I'm gonna use this shade right here, which is actually a highlighter, but I'm gonna use it as an eyeshadow because I want some gold on my lid versus that freaking liquid eyeshadow. Okay, so now I like him, so I'm going with this other gold shade to put it into my inner corner. So you just had to work with it. Okay, so lastly for what's new, I'm just going to put on some mascara, just some regular mascara. I'm going to use this SYL lip liner in light brown and just line my lips. Then I got this lip look here from Dollar Tree, and this is in the shade Natural from e.l.f. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this, and it's like a very nude color, and just place it in the middle of my lip. Like a little ombre type thing. I'm putting my mascara and come back to you guys and just talk about some of these items and how I like them. Okay, so going over some of these products that I use. If I already talked about it during the video, I'm not going to go back over it. But just something I'm going to hit on is that I really like the primer. I feel like it's a really nice deal for $1. It was really cooling, and it actually did feel like it smoothed out my skin for it to be $1. I think that's really awesome. I like the beauty blenders. They're super soft and only for $1. You can't beat that. I love these palettes, and I haven't used this one yet, but I love these because they're like $9, $10. Hush ships in like 2 days, and it's just so convenient because it's on your phone. It's an app, so it's just really nice. And I've gotten about 5 things off Hush now, so I really like Hush a lot. So I like that. The Carly Babel palette, I love it. So I feel like this is a really versatile palette. And the Shopmissa highlighters, I've been known those were bomb. So please check out their highlighters. Now I have me a little collection over here. I really love their highlighters. They're amazing, as you can tell. Yes, honey. And what else was new? Oh, the liquid eyeshadow I don't really like as much. Like I said, I'll probably use it more as a base rather than as a full-blown liquid eyeshadow, because I feel like it's not, one, pigmented enough, and the formula is kind of weird. Maybe I should try it on maybe like a lid with no concealer and powder on it, but that was probably the problem. But we will see. I'll try it out again. But I do like how the look came out. It's really nice in a rose gold because I am wearing rose gold today. So if you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.